I'm Sonny from Close Your Eyes. When I was young, early elementary school, I used to get picked on all the time. Mainly because I was a bigger kid and I'm from Hispanic background and stuff. And frankly, my first name is Jesus. So going to a school full of Caucasian kids, walk into a classroom and they'd all start bowing down and calling me Jesus, and it's really rough on a young kid to have that reputation. Not many kids wanted to be my friend. Around the 3rd grade, I realized that I was bigger than most of these kids that were making fun of me, and I learned to push back. And I learned to push back so hard that I became the kid that you do not mess with. At the time, I thought it was great. Like, I literally was the cliche bully of getting money from kids or pushing them into the walls walking by, and just scaring them and picking on them. There was actually an incident where oh gosh, it's terrible. 3rd grade, and we later became friends, which was pretty great. His name was Marshall, but I picked on him so bad that his parents called my parents and had like this sit down with the principal, talking about kicking me out of school in 3rd grade. That's how bad it got. And at the time, I didn't care. Like, I had no remorse, because to me, like, all those kids were the kids that used to pick on me, so why should I care? It wasn't until late high school when I realized how big of an idiot I was. I realized that the friends that I did have weren't even really like my friends. They didn't like me. They just thought they were cool hanging out with me, and I was angry about everything, you know. Angry at the way I was treated when I was younger, angry at anything that I could be angry about, just to hold that tough persona, you know, as a bully. And it was terrible, you know. I lost a lot of friends doing it, wasted a lot of time on hating things for absolutely no reason. And it wasn't until then when I realized that, you know, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth, you know, hating things that much, hating people that much. And what makes me better than anybody else, you know, that used to pick on me? And at the same time, I kind of had to forgive them. It's like, you know, we were all young kids. Like, we did dumb things. You know, like, why not get over it? So eventually I did. I got over it, and I'm a lot happier now. It's kind of funny. Like, a lot of those people that I used to mess with or get in fights with, they're a lot of my friends now. It's kind of funny. Actually, Andrew, our old guitarist, he and I met because we were going to fight. Believe it or not. And this was early high school. I couldn't even tell you what it was about. His friend was saying stuff to my friend, blah, blah, blah. We thought we were all tough. Andrew and I would literally on a regular basis mad dog each other and yell out the worst things ever to each other. Almost fighting, oh, Lord knows how many times. But eventually I've been in like 4 bands with that guy, and we talk every day, and like we're good friends. He was one of my groomsmen at my wedding, and it's kind of funny how that turns out, you know. It's just life as it happens, you know. And I think to myself, like, you know, what if I stayed a bully? What if I stayed mad at the world? What if I stayed into that tough persona? I would have never had a friend like Andrew. He and I would have never hung out. We would have been in Close Your Eyes, you know, or any other band for that matter. You know, I'm the one that introduced the guys to Andrew. Andrew would have never joined the band. And Andrew's friends that I became friends with made me join other bands in Abilene that eventually led for me to be in Close Your Eyes. So if he and I never became friends, me and Andrew would have never been in Close Your Eyes, you know. I mean, and Close Your Eyes needs us, so you probably would have never heard Close Your Eyes, because we are Close Your Eyes. But yeah, I just want to say, let go of that hate. Get over it. You know, I mean, we're all kids. You know, we look at it now. Even as, I know, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds that are bullies, and they literally act the same as those 8 and 10-year-old kids, 11, 13-year-old kids. I think they're so cool. It's pretty ridiculous, but I guarantee you'd be a lot happier.